I want to tell you how grateful I am to David Youth and the people here at First Baptist Church for hosting this extraordinary celebration. Thank you so much. But I also want you to know that this is not, to be here is not merely a matter of convenience because of the size of the church. I really hope that this is a very clear public signal that we, along with the rest of the leadership in the Diocese of Central Florida, regardless of their denominational tradition, can stand together for the sake of the gospel of Jesus Christ. They have been extraordinarily patient in the midst of their very, very busy season. And because that's the case, we'll be moving along rather quickly from this point through the end of the service. But I do want to say just three little things that have happened to me in the past 24 hours. One was last night there was a gathering and bishops were present and others, and Bill and Chris Falwell were present, who ordained me to the priesthood. And Bill gave me a plaque that contained a word from St. Augustine of Hippo. And he talked about the distinction between your bishop as an office and your brother as a Christian. And my commitment to you is to never to confuse those two. We stand together as brothers and sisters in Christ. I lead in the office given to me as a bishop. And anything other than that is an invitation either to incompetence or arrogance. And God, I hope that neither is ever the case. The second thing that happened was, and this was so appropriate, Justin, that you talked about joy, because we actually went from there to Target to get a GPS because my friends don't want me to get lost. So we were in Target late last night, and I was just so excited. They all attributed it to too much caffeine. But literally, it was like we were dancing Fred Astaire down the aisle of Target. And it was so much fun. And I hope our time together will certainly be that. It is an extraordinarily challenging and difficult time to stand as Christians in the Episcopal Church. But my deep desire that in the midst of genuinely sacrificial mission, we never forget eating and drinking and laughter and joy, and knowing all that we share as we literally gather together, even here, as a foretaste of the heavenly banquet of Christ. If we lose that, we've really lost almost everything. So may that never, ever be the case, but may we be known as a diocese that eats and celebrates and laughs together often and heartily. The third thing that I wanted to tell you about was when I got up this morning, and of course today in the daily office is the feast of Oscar Romero, the Archbishop of El Salvador, who was martyred in 1980. And he talked about that the measure of a person's life is not wealth, it's not intelligence, it's not any of those things at all. It's just that as we are grafted into Christ, that is, in fact, the measure of our work. And it is because of that we are called to walk the very sacrificial road of what it means to be a follower of Jesus, even in very, very difficult times, so that the joy and the laughter never shirk from the responsibility to servanthood. Just the opposite. It is what it empowers us to do so. May those be our hallmarks here in the Diocese of Central Florida. Thank you.